What is the most broken ability in Overwatch 2? It's Roadhog's hook without a shred of a doubt, and that's why Blizzard are reworking him. 99% of you watching aren't subscribed, so scroll down, hit that sub button. Come on, now I'm waiting. Okay, back to the video. Specifically in the change towards 5v5, Roadhog has become a lot more oppressive with the lack of shields and the lack of stuns keeping him at bay. And Blizzard said they will be reworking him, which proves just how broken he is, because they can't just release a hotfix update with their new system. See, and this is what helps him be so broken. The specific thing they need to change is his almost quote-unquote unstoppable one-shot where he can pull and kill almost every hero in the damage and healer categories. I went into the practice range just to show you how absurd this ability is. What do you think happens here? I miss because it's a very large gap, or it lands because the hitbox is larger than LeBron's forehead. Now, the fact that the hook manages to hit Tracer from that far away when she has one of the smallest hitbox in the game is insane. It shouldn't be possible. It would be one thing if he could hook them into his team so they could collapse on them, but what he can do is just hook them and one-shot them himself. It's the same story with aiming above them too. There's no escape. No matter where you are in this range, you will get hooked. In fact, the hitbox on his hook is so large that it artificially increases the range from 20 meters to 21, allowing you to hook them from an even bigger range. Now, they say that they're going to rework him to a more traditional 5v5 tank, which is where I'm thinking, how are they going to do this? They need to keep the hook because that's a fundamental part to Roadhog's identity. It would be like just kind of ripping away everything that makes Roadhog. So what I want to see them do is possibly look at making him a melee, something like Reinhardt, where you could still pull them in and do damage with a melee hit, sort of a close range hit, without the possibility of a one shot 100% of the time. Now, that would leave his heal and engage at a lack, and he would get poked out harder after losing the alt fire he currently has. And to counter that, what they might be able to do is similar to Ramatra, where he has gotten a speed buff. They can add some sort of maybe movement ability, or some sort of, while he's using his heal, increase his movement speed sort of ability. And at the end of the day, it's harder to put Roadhog into a traditional tank box, but it's possible. Now, will he have the same identity that the community has come to know and love, especially in the past years leading up to Overwatch 2? I doubt it. See, it's my personal opinion that he'll become a sort of Reinhardt without the shield, in a sense. Becoming melee and having the hook, the heal, maybe a longer range ability to poke enemies down to where it's a feasible one-shot. But I think that's where Blizzard will struggle. They say that they're going to release it around mid-January with the mid-season patch, but in reality, I think we're going to be waiting a lot longer. I think the first thing that they're going to do is just reduce his numbers while they're working on it, just to put him into a more limited scenario usage. Let me know what you think, what Blizzard should do, how to make Roadhog a feasible tank without necessarily pushing him out of the meta, because right now it's him, it's Orisa, Zarya's making her way up there. They're planning to rework Junker Queen. Winston has seen a higher play rate. So I want to see what you think they should do to not necessarily kick Roadhog's knees out from under him like they did Doomfist by increasing his punch duration cooldown. I'll try to reply to as many of you as I can before I get busy this weekend. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. As always, GG easy.